In this video, I'm going to share with you how I make my thumbnail with Photoshop. And also I'm going to share with you a free Photoshop alternative you can use for free on the internet, on your browser. Before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying I subscribed, where you're from, comment what's up, what you're up to, or just leave a comment what you think about this video and what should I cover on the next video when doing a thumbnail. Alright, so I'm gonna jump into my computer, let's go. Alright, so here we are at my computer. I'm gonna go into Photoshop and I'm gonna do my thumbnail, this thumbnail for this specific video that I'm doing right now. I'm going to do it in front of you, showing you how I do my thumbnails. But also I want to share with you, if you don't, Photoshop, it's a paid program. It's an expensive program. But there's this version online. Let me just put this smaller. There's this version, it's called photofia.com. And basically this is Photoshop, but on the browser. So you can basically utilize this and be fine, okay? I'm going to leave this open because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Photoshop right now and do it as I do it normally. And then I'm going to come here to Photofia. I'm going to actually open the thumbnail that I did here and just play a little bit around so you can see that it's basically the same and you can do this here for free. Okay, so let's go. So the first thing that I do when I do my thumbnail is, first of all, I use this tool, which is TubeBuddy, and I do my keyword research here, right? And then once I do this on this sales studio, when I come here to thumbnails, what this does is will show the thumbnails that I'm actually competing against with. And I always come here to see which thumbnails am I competing with so that I can make one that stands out from them. So in this case, I look at these, you see this person, how I edit my thumbnails. I like this one, how to, it's very simple thumbnail, right? Quite some views. This one too, how to YouTube thumbnails, easy and free. How to make free thumbnails, very good thumbnail right here, right? So I like to see first the thumbnail so I can do mine. Then let me open here Photoshop. This is the software that I use to edit them. It's very advanced. I mean, you can basically do all kinds of things here. Okay, let me open it, okay. Oh, it doesn't let me have myself and the Photoshop at the same time, which is okay. So I'm going to disappear. It's just going to stay here to Photoshop, I believe. Okay, no, it stays here. Oops, it went down. Anyways, no, it actually stayed here. Oh, anyways. Okay, so very first thing I do is I come here and I go to open already thumbnail that I already have so I can get the size of the thumbnail. So I'm going to share with you the size right now. I just want to open one. So what I like to see is I have all my thumbnails saved here and I open a thumbnail that is similar to what I want to do now. So for instance, I want to use like this one right here, this thumbnail. I want to use a thumbnail that has the logo of YouTube. So this one, let me just open this thumbnail right here. Oh my God. What I'm going to do is just close this video. And boom, I'm just gonna, like that, it's gonna be better. Okay, that way you can see it all. So for instance, if you were to do a new thumbnail, let me just come here to image, and image size is gonna tell me the image size of, that's the size that you wanna be using when you're doing a thumbnail. So make sure you note this down. 1280, width and height 720, okay? And you wanna put here resolution 100. Okay, make sure you get these numbers right here. And then what you want to be doing is go here to File, New, and put the numbers over here and press OK. And it will give you a blank. But what I like to do is open a one that I already have done and just edit this one. For instance, I have this image over here, which I put it here. I'm just going to delete because I don't want it. I'll come here to the right and delete. So this logo right here, which is the TikTok, here, this thing right here, which is layers on the right, I can just go ahead and, drag them and delete them over here. So this is the background is black. I'm just going to leave it like that. This is the background that I've added before. I'm gonna go ahead and delete, put it on the garbage. Again, this right here is layers, so this is really cool because you can work with layers. You have all kinds of layers over here. So this is, as you click, it will select, okay? So this one, I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out as well. And I'm gonna leave the logo of YouTube since this is for thumbnails. And basically what I'm gonna do a very simple thumbnail right here. Okay, I'm gonna leave this over here and I'm gonna go ahead and type here, and I'm gonna type in thumbnail. I'm gonna make the text big over here on top, and then I'm gonna select the color white. Okay, there you go. I have some text over here. I can double click here on the layer on the text, and I can choose here the type of text that I want. So I'll use this one, I like it. And so thumbnails, I'm gonna go ahead and make this big. So basically what I'm doing here is selecting, and I'm holding the shift right here to do this, so I can make it bigger. You can go ahead and click the text like this and just select here the size. But I always like to, you know, click the shift and move like this. Oops. Here, select this and have the size as I like. Okay, so I like to do something cool with thumbnails, which I've learned lately, and is I come here to my YouTube channel, and let me show you. And I've noticed that, let me come here to my YouTube studio, and if I come here to analytics on my YouTube channel, and if I go to reach, it's gonna tell me the the click-through rate of a thumbnail. And think of this. Okay, let me go to I like advanced mode. Okay, all right, here it tells me the impression click-through rate, which is, this is talking about the thumbnail. And I've noticed that thumbnails that are simple are the ones that get the most clicks, and this is very important. So for instance, this one right here, this one thumbnail, how to call, very simple as you can see, and it has 18% click-through rate, which is insanely high. It's crazy high. It's crazy high, yeah. And then let's look at the other one. These ones, as you can see, all these ones, the thumbnails are very simple, straight to the point, not too many text, right? So I've learned that to come to my YouTube videos and see which one perform better so I can do similar to those. And I've noticed that simplicity thumbnails look better because, you know, the thumbnail will look very small. By the way, to do this is command and then plus and minus, and it will go forward and backwards. So if you go like this and you put small, you can still see it. But if you put too many text and too much stuff on it, it will kind of get it won't get attention. That's why I want to make this thumbnail so simple. It only says thumbnails. And so if somebody is looking to make a thumbnail, they'll just look at this thumbnail and they go, okay, thumbnails, that's what I want. And they'll read the title and then they'll click. That's why I like to keep it simple. Like so. Now let me go ahead. I like this thumbnail right here. I just did this right now. It's so simple, but it's so attractive, I think. Now what I could do, I like it like this, but let me come here to effects here on the bottom, FX, and you can do all kinds of things here. Let's say outer glow. What this will do, as you can see, it did a glow, so you have all kinds of things you can do here. But you can come here to, I like this one, stroke. Stroke is like you can have another color around. Let me put red. As you can see, it pops up a red color, and I can put the size. I like to put it 10 here, and boom, you can see thumbnails has a red around it. It makes it stand out, and I can even do more here, but I like what I see. It's simple. I don't want to complicate it because, again, on YouTube, simple thumbnails do better than complicated thumbnails. That's just how I've learned along my journey that that's the case. So therefore, I'm going to leave it like so. I could work more on it, but the thing is, I'm showing you how I do my thumbnails, and this is how I do it. I keep it simple, straight to the point, and it works good. So this is the final result right here. So now over here, I have other things over here, you know, I can select, I'm gonna delete them. Now what I do is I do this. I have things that I'm not using here. So basically what I'm gonna do, so like for instance, I have this lock right here on things. I can just unlock it so I can delete it. I have all of this here that I'm not using. I'm gonna delete. This is the background. This is another thing that is not doing anything here. This is this, and this is this, and there you go. And this is it, right? Now what I do, basically, I come to the video that I'm doing, which is this one. I grab the title, copy. I go ahead and file, save as, and I go to my thumbnails and I save it as a PSD so I can edit later on. And then I go ahead and I put on my thumbnails folder and go ahead and click save. Okay. Then what I do is I go file, save as for web, and go here where it says JPEG, and I click here this one, PNG 24, high quality. Okay. And go ahead and save, and I go ahead and save it. Okay, so that is done. Okay, my thumbnail is done for the day. Okay, very simple. I wanted to keep it simple. So now I'm gonna close this Photoshop. I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna go here. Now what I do here is since I use this, you can upload now your thumbnail directly into the video, but I like to use TubeBuddy, which by the way, I'm gonna leave a link below if you wanna use this tool. It's my #1 recommendation to grow on YouTube. It's gonna help you a lot, especially this Sales Studio tool. Okay, now I'm gonna upload the thumbnail, and I'm gonna go to my thumbnails folder, and here it is, the thumbnail. I'm gonna select it, and boom, look. Now look, compare my thumbnail to the other thumbnails. Which one stands out the most? Honestly, the one I did, I believe. Because look, the other ones are white, have a lot of text on it, but mine is simple and eye-catching. People look at it, they see the logo of YouTube, they go like, this is YouTube. Thumbnails, oh, I wanna do thumbnails. And boom, okay? So very simple, I like it, it's simple, straight to the point. So I go ahead and save it, and then I add it to the video, okay? Now, this software, which is this one, which basically it's like Photoshop, and you can use this one. It's so cool. What you can do is do it here. So for instance, I'm gonna go ahead and open, just to show you that you can open files here with Photoshop. So I'm gonna open the thumbnail that I did. Boom, and here it is, okay? And now the thumbnail is here, and as you can see the layers as I was working, they're here. So you can basically take it out, thumbnail, right? Now it's doing it when I select for instance, the logo of YouTube here, it's not selecting. That is because you have to put this thing over here, which is important. It's this one, auto select. Click on it. That way, and also, yeah, this one. So auto select. Still not. Let me see if it's this one. Transform controls. Yeah, transform controls. So yeah, you want to have that on as well. That way you know what you are clicking. Okay. So now you can basically, you know, change as you like. Change the text, and basically, and you can do all kinds of things here with Photoshop. I will do a video later on in the future on more detail on what you can do with this tool. It's so much stuff, but I wanted to keep this video simple to not confuse you and just to keep things simple. But if you want to add text, you just come here on the text and you simply type in whatever you want, right? You select and you can edit, put it anywhere you want. And you have all kinds of things here, all kinds of tools that you can use over here, which are really cool. Yeah, this is an advanced software, but if you keep it simple and you just use the main stuff, which is text and a couple of image, you can come here, file, open, and bring an image here. You can do all kinds of stuff, right? You can utilize your own images to add it here. Like to remove the background of the image, I go to remove .bg and I remove my backgrounds of the images here, right? I upload the image, then I download it and I upload it over here, okay? So as you can see, if I go here to image on top and I go to image size, I can see the size of the thumbnail, which is the size that you want to be using. Okay, and there we go. This is how I do my thumbnails. It's very simple. Of course, I do more than this. This is just a simple thumbnail, but yeah, I'll do one more advanced video later on, so I can show you more things you can do here. All right, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you didn't, smash the other way around. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time for being here with me, and watch my video, learn from me. That's awesome. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. And if you know somebody that will benefit from this video, please share with them. Thank you. I do videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday about making money online and helping you become unstoppable. So make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe. All right, that's all for this video. I just want to remind you of something. We become what we think about. You see, our mind is like a garden. We can plant whatever we want there. If we plant bad thoughts, bad things, we're going to attract that. But if we plant what we want, our goals that we have in life, and we keep taking care of them, taking out the weeds on our garden, and taking care of our thoughts, our goal that we want, and we keep towards it, there's no way that the universe will not get you, because it's a law. It's a law of the universe. You can plant whatever you want, do your garden, and if you take care of it, it will grow no matter what. So I just want to let you know that you can achieve whatever you want. You just have to have a goal, plan of action, keep at it, never giving up, and keeping that goal, whatever you want. See, if it is, becoming rich, or if it is whatever goal you have, you can achieve it if you want. You just gotta plant the seed, take care of it, let it grow, and focus on it with positivity, and you will achieve it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.